we're sharing with you in this blog post today is some of our most important advice. And that is about how to create a really clear understanding of your ideal customer. This is the person who really wants to spend their money with you as a business. Now, this is a really crucial part of marketing strategy and goes a long way to informing your digital marketing, what content you're going to use on your website, what content you're going to put out on social media posts, how to create targeted campaigns because you get a really clear definition of who you're targeting, and also what channels you're going to use. It also goes towards informing the fine-tuning of your product or new product or service ideas. And that's why we really have to start with this. We really have to start with a very clear understanding of who our ideal customer is when we're developing a marketing strategy that we want to be successful and to support our changing business goals. In uncertain times, like in COVID, new opportunities can present themselves, new online sales opportunities. You might have tweaked a product or service to be able to get to a new market because your previous market is no longer available. So it's always good to reflect on who is our ideal customer. Now, the other thing to bear in mind is that things have moved very rapidly because of technology, and people no longer expect to be marketed to as if they are all the same. They are looking for personalised offers. They want to feel like you're speaking to them personally and that you have a really good understanding of them and what their needs are. Now, platforms like Google and its algorithm for search engine ranking has led a lot of this change. So has the algorithms of social media like Facebook and Instagram, where people get presented with content that is really relevant to them. So that's why people expect that. So if we want our businesses to keep up with trends in terms of what customers are expecting, and we want to keep up with our competitors, then we definitely need to have a very clear definition of our ideal customer. So we explain in this post how to do that. We explain that you start with your target market definition, which is somewhat broader, a bit more old school. What's the source market of your primary market? What's the market segment? What percentage of sales do you get or would you like from that primary and secondary target market? But then that's not deep enough to be able to do really good personalised targeted marketing. We need to develop a persona, or you might have heard it referred to as an avatar of your ideal customer. And this is where we get into the nitty-gritty of what are the things that are really specific to a typical member of that target market. Now, you know these people, you've interacted with them before, or you've done your research really well. So you'll be able to do a list of characteristics so that they're not faceless anymore. They're really well defined. Those characteristics are going to be things like their life stage, what they earn, what sort of jobs they have, what are their interests, what are their preferred media sources and social media channels, how would they typically purchase from you? What would be that path to purchase? Would it be typically through going and searching on Google? Would they be looking at review platforms? What would be that journey that they would take? What are their needs and goals? Sort of what does your business do to solve those problems for them relevant to your business? And what are the pain points, or what would pose the challenges to them buying from you? So these are all the things that you get into a list. We provided you with a list of those things that you could create your own document. And what we'd love you to do is to take this step to develop two personas, one for each of your primary, one for your secondary market. Give them a name, put a photo with it, share it with your team. You might even brainstorm this exercise with your team. Put it up on the wall. Remember that these are the people who you want to attract, who you want to do business with, who you want to get to come back and do business with you. So it has to inform all of your marketing decisions and will help you also with consideration of the best products and services to make available to them. So have fun with that and let it guide your decision making. It will pay off for you and form a really important, really integral part of your marketing strategy.